Right, so here we go. Lord Draven's first mission out to reclaim his power. He's come to an ancient burial site to reclaim the MacGuffin from this Grave King and his band of skeletons. Now the skeletons and the Grave King have sensed his presence, and they have arisen from their graves to meet him. So they're deployed there, and our mission for our erstwhile Dark Lord and his two goblin minions, Mad Odek on the left with the two swords and Rog the Thief with the spear, will be to enter the burial site, achieve a medium feat, I think, to retrieve the MacGuffin of power and escape back to this side of the board. We've set up some terrain, a bit rough and ready, just a little bit, just to try this out. So we'll leave the ancient grave, the ancient dead of the grave where they are, and we'll turn Lord Draven around. Right, so we're going to roll some initiative for these warbands. So the Dark Lord, he gets a 3, and the Ancient Dead get a 2, so the Dark Lords get to go first. So I think we are going to activate our erstwhile, in fact, Mad Odek, I think. Mad Odek. He's made a beeline for the, he's going to make a beeline for the Ancient Dead. Get stuck right in there, see what we can do. So Mad Odek has a movement of 4 in a hobgoblin, so he's going to go there, and we are going to try for a Legate. So he's got 2 action points, we're going to spend 1, and we're going to see if we can engage a skeleton. So we're going to go 1 inch, so we're just going to pluck him a bit forward. He's going to Legate again, I think, and he fails on a 5 because it's his second roll, so he just falls prone, flat on his face. Not a good start for the Dark Lord. Right, we're going to activate some skeletons. So we'll roll a dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rerolling 5s and 6s. We get a 1, so we activate this guy here, and we're going to find out what he's going to do. He gets a 4. And we'll just consult the feral warband table. Right, so a 4 is a feral result. So this skeleton here, is going to go on a rampage. He's going to attempt to engage the nearest player control character, which would be poor Mad Odek, who is on the floor completely helpless and unprotected. So the skeleton has a movement of 4 inches, which puts him there. He's got 2 action points, and so he's going to spend 1 to do a Legate roll, and he's going to get a 3, so he's going to go another 3 inches. Just going to put him there. And then he's going to do a second Legate roll, get himself another 3, which puts him there. Oh dear, it does not look good for poor Mad Odek. Right, so because he got his charge off, he gets his action point back for doing his Legate roll, and he is going to use his Corroded Blade. It's 6 power here, so we will just do that. Alright, so there we go. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 successes. Because Mad Odek is prone, we're going to need to make... We are at disadvantage on our armor save, so we're going to take those. He's got no armor, nothing, he's just 2 swords. So our first armor save, he's failed. He has taken 3 points of damage. That leaves him with... I don't know, 2? Yeah, that leaves poor Mad Odek with 2 points of damage. It's not a good start for the Dark Lord. I think we are going to activate Rog the Thief. So Rog the Thief's going to activate. He's going to go 4 inches there, and he's going to attempt a Legate roll to try and save his mate, poor Mad Odek. He is able to engage with the skeleton on a roll of a 5. 1 more point and he would have failed. Let's see what he's going to do. Right, so he gets his action point back for making the charge, and so he's got 2. So he's going to hack and slash. That's a 2 action point attack with 6 dice. So what do we do? We've got 4 and 2 fails. Right, the skeleton has light armor straight away, and then see what he can do. So he saves 1. He saves 2. In fact, no, he saves 1, 2, and he saves 3, 4. He is okay. Nothing there. Poor Rog the Thief. This does not look good for the Dark Lord. Right, so next we're going to activate our next Ancient Dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This skeleton here. Let's see what he's going to do. He's going for a 4. That's another rampage. So he's going to spend towards the nearest enemy character, which I think is probably now Rog the Thief. He's going to go 4 inches to there, and he's going to spend up to 2 legate rolls. So our first legate roll, 5. He easily makes that. He's going to rescue his skeleton mate. He gets his 2 action point back. He's going to use his rusty blade. So, right, we've got 2 there, but that one is a crit, so we're getting an extra 1 there. Let me just check to see if a crit does anything with his rusty blade. Okay, so a corroded blade, sorry, not a rusty blade, ignores 1 point of armor, but our hobgoblin has none. So, 3 armor saves coming up. Failed the first one, he takes 3 points of damage. They are both on 2 health. It's not looking good for Lord Draven. Right, so last to activate is the Dark Lord himself, and he is going to show these goblins how it's done. So he has a move of 4, so I'm just going to bring that back. He's going to go for the skeleton, the nearest skeleton there, butcher him there. And he's going to have to use a legate roll, I think. So our first one, he's in, no problem. So he gets his AP back, so he is on his full 6 AP. So he's going to rescue his little goblin minions. So he's only starting out, he's only got those 2, so he's got to look after them. Right, so he is going for a rend attack, which is 7 AP. That's 7 power, sorry, 2 AP, 7 power. If more successes are rolled than failures, then our target is not prone. So let's... So we go, well, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 failures. So we got 6 successes there, 2 with the 2 crits. So our, I'm going to add 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have got our skeleton has light armor, so straight away we take that one away. He is knocked prone, so he is taking his saves at disadvantage. So let's get some dice there. His first save, let's see what happens, is a fail. He is gone. He has been sent back to the grave from which he came. And our skeletons are immune to bravery checks. They don't care, I think. Let's have a look. Okay, so our skeleton mates, they don't care that one of them's been taken down. They just carry on trucking. But it does mean our Dark Lord, he's got 4 action points left. He can't do another legate because he's already tried that once and then did something else. So he's just going to have to gaze very malevolently into this chap here. It's only got a short range, so it is a ranged attack. So we're going to spend 2 action points to try it, needing a 4 up on one of them. There we go. Didn't need to. And that is a power 4 attack. And well, there we go. 3 successes. So straight away, he gets rid of 1 because the skeleton's light armor, and he's going to fail the first one. He takes 2, so that's our skeleton is on 3 health left. Okay, next up to activate is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Our big bad boss is activating. He's going to leave his lair. Let's see what he does. He's doing a 2, so let's have a look what that is. Okay, keeping to his lair, he is territorial, so he's just going to stay where he is. There's no enemy characters within 3 inches, so he is just going to chill out there. And with that, it's just our spearman, our billman skeleton to go. So let's see what he does. He's doing a 5. Let's have a look what that is. Well, 5 is bully, so this isn't going to go well for, I think, Rog the Thief. He's going to spend his movement and up to 2-legged rolls to engage the character with the lowest health, which would be the closest, which would be poor Rog the Thief. So he's got to go 4 inches to there. His first legged roll, 3 inches, so that takes him 1, 2, 3, and you have to do another legged roll. 1 will do it. 6, he falls over. That is lucky for Rog the Thief, and with that, his activation ends. So we are back to priority. Let's see. So for the Dark Lords, they get a 2, and the Ancient Dead, they get a 5. They are going first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is our man. Let's see what he's going to do. 5. That is bully. So he's going to go to the nearest enemy character with the lowest HP and engage them in melee. So I think he's going to go for poor Mad Odek. He's just going to move in there. He's going to spend his 2 action points to do a corroded blade attack. And he got 3 successes. Mad Odek is prone though, so he is looking at, I think it might be the end for Mad Odek here. He fails, so he fails one, pass 1, fails 1, but he's at disadvantage, so he is there, toast. Poor Mad Odek. And with that, his activation ends. So we're going to go with Rog the Thief is going to avenge his mate. So he's got a spear, so he doesn't actually have to move to attack his mate, to avenge his mate. So he's going to go for power 6 attack. I forget what it's called. So he is going for a hack and slash, which is 6 power, 2 AP. Every critical we roll, we get to roll an additional d6. So there we go. That is, take away the failures. So we have got 1, 2, 3, and 4 successes with the crit. So we're going with that. But straight away, he's got our armor on. So we get rid. That skeleton has 3 health left, if I remember rightly. So he's got to fail all 3. Passed 1. That's it, failed. He has got 1 health left. But our poor goblin Rog the Thief doesn't have any more AP, so it's going to be up to the Dark Lord. But we are up to our Ancient Dead, so on a 1 or a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a 6, so that's going to be the Ancient Grave King. And what's he going to do? 3. Let's have a quick look what that is. 3 is greedy, so he's going to try and claim the MacGuffin for himself. He's going to bury himself right back into his burial mound. He's going to see if he can find it. So we said it was a medium feat, so he has got 4 action points, so he's going to try. He's going to spend all of his action points. He's going to spend all 4 dice to try this medium feat, and he's going to have to get 2 successes. And if he claims it, Dark Lord's plan has gone awry, and he might just make off with a MacGuffin. And so it is a success. So the Dark Lord there, not the Dark Lord, sorry, the Ancient Grave King has the MacGuffin in his possession, and that's not going to please Lord Draven very much. Okay, so I think our Dark Lord Draven is probably shown on here, so he is going to make a beeline for the king. He's moving up 4. Can we go there? 4. He's going to try a leg it. 5. Close to a fail. Let's see if 5 does it. A 5 does it. Right. He is in there, so he gets that AP back. So this could go very poorly for our Grave King, and the Dark Lord is going to go all out with his he's going to use his 7 power attack. His I forget what it's called. Bear with me a second. He's going to rend that Grave King. Alright, with his 7 powers, so. Right, so we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 failures. So an equal amount of failures and successes. So our Grave King isn't knocked prone, but he does have to make 4 saves. So the first one fails, so he's going to take all 4 points of damage, which leaves him on. Let me check. Okay, that leaves him on 7 points of damage. Now our Dark Lord still has 4 action points after. He's going to do that again. Let's see if he can rend this usurping Grave King. Oh my. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. And 4 failures. So he is not prone. This does not look like it's going to go well for the Grave King. So we've got 6 saves to make. 2 dice each because we are prone. So the first one fails. He's going to take 6 damage. He's on 1 health left, and our Dark Lord still has 2 action points. So he's gonna do that again. So we've got rend 1. 1 success. But that's probably all that he's going to need because he is prone. So let's see what happens. There's the fail. Our Grave King has been defeated. And he's going to drop the MacGuffin where it is. That's going to leave that there. So next turn we're going to have to spend try an easy feat to maybe to pick that up again. Right, so with that, it is this Ancient Dead's turn. So this guy, he's going to spend his free movement to stand up. He has got a spear, so he doesn't need to be in base contact to have a go at Rog the Thief. So he's going to spend his 2 action points. He's got to do a corroded blade strike on poor Rog the Thief. Oh dear. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. That ignores a point of armor, but he has no armor on, so it doesn't matter. So we're on 5 saves. So our first one passed. Second passed. Remember, Rog only has 2 health left, so well, there we go. Dead. Right, so with that, that took a turn. We are back to, we're on turn 3, so let's roll for some priority. So our Dark Lord and our Ancient Dead have swapped places. So Dark Lord has a 1, and the Ancient Dead get a 6. The Ancient Dead are going first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. It is our 3 health left Swordsman. What's he going to do? Let's go reroll that one. 6. Right, let's check that one does. So 6 is Glory Hunter. There is only the Dark Lord left, so he's going to spend his free movement to go there. And then up to 2 Legate rolls. First one, he gets an inch. His second one gets a 4. He is in, and he's going to spend his 2 AP to Corroded Blade, our Dark Lord. He has got heavy armor, so he's going to take... I'm not sure these guys could do it. Let's find out. Right, we have got 1 success, but that's a crit, so it's 2. But it also means it ignores a point of armor. But the Dark Lord has 2, so he goes down to light armor, which ignores 1 of those. So let's go for a save on the Dark Lord. He's failed it. He has taken his first wound, which leaves him on. There's still quite a lot. Right, so it's our Dark Lord's turn. I think he's just going to turn around. Now a skeleton, I think if he had a mind of his own, he'd be a little bit worried now. So we're going to rend again. So that still has 2 AP strike. And we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 3 successes. We've got light armor, so that gets rid of that. Our first save, passed. Our second save, passed. So that attack, that didn't hit home at all, so we're going to do it again. There. And there we go, that's more like it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got more successes than failures, so our target is knocked prone. So we've got 6 there. The light armor takes 1 away. And then these are all on 2 dice to save. Failed. Passed. Fail. Oh no, sorry, yeah, we failed our first one, didn't we? So we take the full amount of damage. So he is a goner. And with our last 2 action points, I think if we are within 6 inches, which I think we are just, he is going to malevolent gaze this guy, even though he's in the back of his head. He sees that, he feels that stare through the back of his head. With a success with an easy feat, cock dice. That's going to be. Let me just check for a second. Power 4. So this guy is untouched. And we have got 2 successes. The crit counts as 2. So one of those goes away with the light armor. Let's see what happens. And he's passed it. He didn't even see that. And I think it's going to be this guy. So he's going to turn around. Let's see what he does. 5. That's a rampage. So he's going to. I mean, I know he's mindless, but he's got to avenge his mates. So he's going to spend a legate roll. 2 inches. Is that enough? Yeah. So of course it is. He's got a spear. Right. Let's see if our skeleton hero can take down 17 more hit points with his corroded blade. Let's see. Oh dear. This doesn't look good for the Dark Lord. Right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes, but each crit reduces the AP. His arm, not his AP, sorry, his armor. So he's got no armor for this. So he's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The full 7 need saving. So first one failed. He's going to take full 7. He's down to 10. Oh dear. Right, and with that, we are back to priority, turn 4. Our Dark Lord gets a 3, and our skeletons also get a 3, so we're going to reroll that. Dark Lord 4, skeleton still a 3. Right, this is your time to. Do you want to escape? No, he doesn't want to escape. He's going to engage. He's going to go for that. The old faithful Wren, which doesn't seem to be doing much. 1 success. And that's, he's got light armor, so that is ignored. We're going to use another 2 action points to try it again. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3 successes. And again, light armor gets rid of that. We haven't knocked him prone yet. We've not had more successes than failures. So our first armor save passes. Second armor save passes. This guy's elite. Right, and we're going to use our last one. That's 2 action points to rend again. Right, so there we go. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 failures. So 4 because of the crits, 1 goes because of the light armor. Passes it, takes 3. He's got 2 hit points left. Let's see what this guy's going to do. 5. That's another rampage. So he's just going to spend his 2 action points to do his corroded blade strike. Not so good this time. 1 crit, so he goes down to light armor, but adds an extra hit. So light armor gets rid of 1. See if he passes a save. He doesn't. He's down to 8. Turn 5 priority for the Dark Lord. Let's reroll that one. We've got 4, and the skeletons want consistently. The Dark Lord is quicker. Right? Should he make his escape, or should he have another go? He's got the footing now. There's a skeleton. So our rend attack, which doesn't seem to be doing much at the moment. There we go. Right. So we've got 2 failures. 5 successes, which means he is prone. And he's got light armor, which gets rid of 1. But he is taking all of his saves on 2. So if he fails this, he's okay. If he fails this one, he's toast. Oh, he's okay. He's okay. Oh my god, there we go. He's taken 1 wound. He's got 2 left. But he does have... Oh, Dark Lord does have 4 more action points. It'd probably be wise to try and escape here. Just do a move and some leggets, but no. He's going to finish his opponent while he's down. There we go. Could you be knocked any more prone, I think? Probably not. But that is 4 successes and a crit. Light armor gets rid of that one. So we will take an armor save on 2 dice with disadvantage. Boom. Our poor Billman has taken it. And with that, the Dark Lord has achieved his goals of stealing the MacGuffin from the burial crypt. But to be fair, it was the Ancient King who really got it, and you just nicked it off the Ancient King. Right. There we go. Thanks, guys.